silver will be unobtainium soon. Well, what comes after unobtainium, when nobody can get it, is unaffordium, because they keep on offering more. When it hits unaffordium, that's probably the time to sell. Make some available again. But it makes me sad to see so many people cashing in their silver right now that the refineries can't keep up. Yes, this is the reason that I went down the road that I went down with precious metals. I was an investor first, then I started educating people, then I became a precious metals dealer. I wrote the best-selling books on investing in precious metals, and I was doing this to save my mission, save the middle class, one investor at a time, because during great currency crises, financial crises, that is when dictators and despots step forward, when everybody is scared because the middle class has become impoverished. And we have a currency crisis out there in the future in front of us. And if the middle class becomes impoverished, they become desperate and they'll follow anybody that promises them a way out. Any good speaker that's charismatic that promises them, follow me and I'll make your life better.
According to Mike Maloney, silver is massively undervalued versus gold and money supply. Global stockpiles are gone, industrial and military demand is exploding, and the gold-to-silver ratio is collapsing. If markets correct by 2026, silver could surge to triple, possibly even quadruple, digits, as physical shortages collide with monetary chaos. Thanks for watching. Give a thumbs up and subscribe to Fine Metals for the latest insights.
Global markets react. China's silver exports halted, state-controlled flow, new license mandate. And all of the countries around the world are realizing that they don't have any more silver stockpiles. The U.S. used to have the world's largest silver stockpile. It was the Strategic Silver Stockpile was the title of it. It's all gone. We sold it all off, and now everybody's realizing, oh my God, you can't conduct a regular war without silver. Oh my gosh, you can't conduct a monetary war without silver. Silver's a monetary metal. Oh my God, you can't conduct a technological war, the war that we are in right now. Technology. You can't conduct that without silver. So Gold Silver HQ says breaking. Silver is now only 11.8 times away from its inflation-adjusted, M2 inflation-adjusted all-time high. So it's got almost 12 times to go. Now that's against the M2, where gold is and what happens with other assets. This is against the currency supply. So these are going to be dollar gains. Do other assets fall in 2026? I think that by the end of 2026, we should have a pretty good market correction because things are in hyperbubbles once again. Julius says silver is going to triple digits by 2026. I've been saying triple digits for years. 2026 sounds like a really good year for it. Could be 2027, though. We don't know. But 2026, that really does sound like by the end of the year, we're going to be there. What will 2026 bring? Who knows, but it's going to be exciting. Smart Silver Stacker says gold to silver ratio continues to drop like a stone. Silver's time has come. Silver's time has come. This was on December 2nd, so it's pretty old. But silver started taking off like a rocket, and gold was still just sitting there. A few days later, Peter Spina on the December 16th published this chart, but this one is even shorter in time duration. This is the daily chart, and it was down to 66. Well, I like to look at things in a longer time perspective. So this is from December 19th of 2025. It was just below 65, 64.54 is the blue line. And we're going back to January 1st of 1970. And what you see here is that from 1985 until today, the line is sort of at the average where it was hanging out at. Silver has a lot of opportunity. In an insider's video I did recently, I called this the silver opportunity chart. The higher this is, the greater the opportunity. I was lucky enough to buy a good chunk in the pandemic plunge. When silver plunged, the opportunity went way up. So you have to go against your emotions when you're doing this. Everybody was panicking. Oh my gosh, silver's crashing. It's all the way down at $11. Time to sell. No, time to buy. So I've been lucky enough. I pay attention to this, and I have been lucky enough to buy on all of I buy more when it's up in this range. That's when I buy all silver, is when it's over 70. I would still be myself buying all silver. I've got a really good position. I don't need to buy any right now. But as it gets down in here, I would add gold to my position. And when it gets down to here, I'd be buying all gold. But the reason for this chart, the green line, I probably should have put this at 33 or 35. But I just wanted to show you what everybody considered normal and average throughout the 70s bull market, is that silver was about 33 to 135, 133rd or 135th of gold's price. And that was normal, with enormous silver stockpiles available all over the world. Now, all of the silver is gone, and it's 1/64th of the price of gold. It makes no sense at all. In 1980, when they peaked, January of 1980, it dropped down to 14. And it is destined for this range again. It's going to go below 20. And there should be plenty of time. I believe it's going below 20. I believe silver is destined for triple digits. And the more that information that comes along, I'm starting to think maybe quadruple digits are possible. So this range, though, there should be plenty of time to catch that range. It isn't like you've only got one day where it hits the peak like it did back in 1980 when it hit 14 to 1. But I'm expecting it to actually blow past that. I think that you're going to see it down at 10 to 1 or something like that. That means that you can outperform gold by about 6.5 times right now. But gold is probably going to double, triple, quadruple. I don't know. But $8,000 an ounce is starting to sound a little bit low for gold. So I do expect it up at least at that range. And so if this is compounding the price of gold, if you've got a factor of 4.5 roughly from here to here. So 4.5, and if gold doubles, you've got 9 times gains against the dollar. And if other assets go down at the same time, like in the 2008 global financial crisis, from 2007 to 2011, real estate fell by half. But during that period of time, gold went all the way, gold tripled. And so if you had sold a home back then and bought gold with the proceeds, and then sold gold when real estate bottomed and bought real estate with it, you would have got, for every home that you sold, you would have been able to buy 6 other homes, 6 homes just like it. So the gains can be tremendous. Then the same day, David Bateman bought 350,000 ounces of physical silver last week during the dip at 57, up 8.6% already. Can't stop, won't stop. Buying more next week. Grateful for the slam today. That is the right attitude for everybody out there that goes into despair every time the price falls $1 or $2. You know, when the price falls, hope that it falls 20%. And if it hits the 200-day moving average, you might consider becoming I don't give financial advice. I just tell people what I do. 200-day moving average every once in a while prices have to come back and hit the 50-day or the 200-day. 200-day is always, throughout, historically, it's a good opportunity. And then the Silver Crusader, most people don't know that their junk silver, what their junk silver is actually worth. Junk silver. This drives me crazy. So these are dimes, quarters, half dollars, and Morgan dollars and stuff. And this was back when silver was $57 an ounce. Now, back before that, back when it was in the 40s, I went on eBay, and I want to show you something here. I bought a bunch of silver dollar, but every once in a while I wear denim, I wear jeans. And so I bought a bunch of these silver dollar belt buckles. They're beautiful, and their melt value is going to be worth more than what I paid one day. And so I'm not worried about it. So anyway, I've got one message for everybody that buys junk silver, that follows junk silver. Stop calling it junk.